All right, we are back at the setup, and the reason I say back is because I switched up everything. I'm not having to record my face cam off my iPhone anymore, which is nice. Make life a lot easier for me. So quality and audio may be a little different, but hopefully beneficial for streaming, which is coming up next week. I'm going to start my first Twitch stream next week. I'll post a short video talking more about that probably today or tomorrow. Kind of discuss what my stream schedule looks like, stuff like that. But on that topic, I am considering creating a VOD channel just to post my unedited streams to. So if you're more of a YouTube goer and you don't really like to use streaming platforms or you're not on it often, you can just kind of watch my videos through that VOD channel and just have it play in the background or whatever you choose to do. But yeah, let me know if you would like me to make a channel just for the unedited VODs because I'd be more than happy to do so. More information on Twitch streaming, my Twitch streams and stream schedule, content, stuff like that coming soon. Let me know what you want to see on stream if you feel like checking it out. My Twitch is linked in the bio of my YouTube channel, so go ahead, give that a look, check it out. But anyways, we got another cheats video today. I'm also going to be testing out my new hotkeys, so I'm really sorry if I have some shitty transitions, I guess, or if I like have a chopped ab video. If this is a shitty video, I apologize because I'm still, getting used to everything. So anyways, we got If You Do This, You're Evil, and it's a Cheats video, and Cheats makes great content, and I have an idea on what it is by the thumbnail. I am assuming that it is about people who like set up their tripods and shit at the gym and record people and then blame them for staring at them when they were just trying to mind their own business. Very specific, but I've seen it too much. So let's hop into it.
Here's the thing about gyms. At some point, we all decided that fitness was a public activity. Like, we agreed that sweating and grunting was something we should all do together in the same room at the same time. And for most of human history, it actually made perfect sense. Like, you'd had people like farming and hunting together, and so exercise was built into the schedule, and you just called it Tuesday. But then with the invention of like office jobs and remote work, DoorDash, things like this, we suddenly needed designated buildings just to move our bodies around, which is fine. Like, a gym is a genuinely useful institution. The problem is we let all sorts of fucking wild animals in. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I've had some complicated relationships.
Ooh, you want to see some wild animals at the gym? Go to a Planet Fitness. You'll see hella wild animals. The wildlife at a Planet Fitness is just straight Walmart. Walmart goers are like your typical Planet Fitness goers as well, but also for a little tidbit, a little tip of information for Planet Fitness. Let's get fucking rid of that lunk alarm, eh? What's the point of it? You're telling me, okay, look, if you're one of those people in the gym who are like, just being obnoxiously loud for no reason at all, quiet down, Buster. You got other people trying to work out. But if I'm gonna like go for a PR or something, or I'm going to lift heavier and I'm letting out a little, that's like normal. You don't have to have an alarm for people that are exhaling.
With gyms.
And again, there's another one of my getting used to things. I gotta get used to switching the scenes through OBS, so I apologize if I stay full face cam sometimes.
It's like I've quit different memberships and switched locations, and like I've driven 20 minutes out of my way specifically to avoid certain people that I'll see at different gyms. And through all of this, I started noticing patterns, like recurring types of people who show up at every gym, kind of everywhere. So today we're going through all of them, the breakdown of every person who's actively making the experience worse for everyone around them and doesn't know it, or I don't know, maybe they do it and simply don't care. Now we're gonna start off with the tripod influencer, and you've definitely seen this person because they walk into the gym with a bag the size of a sniper rifle. If you brought this shit to the airport, you'd have to check it for sure. All you need is a water bottle and your headphones, and they start unloading their bag, and they got a phone stand, a ring light, a tripod, all these things.
And just imagine how fucking goofy you look in the gym. You just have a big ass bag, like, here, hold on. And you're setting up at the gym, right? And you're just like, all right, tripod, studio light, Always said good on you for like promoting gym and wellness and fitness and looking out for your health, looking good for bettering yourself, stuff like that. That's great. That's wonderful. But I just feel like you look a little bit out of place if you're going to do that.
And it's like, okay, fine, you want to film yourself working out. I do think that's not really appropriate for a public gym. I think it's distracting and makes others uncomfortable. But I think a lot of people would be more okay with it if you didn't have so many gadgets. Like, the gadgets is what makes this whole operation so criminal.
See what I'm saying, bro? See, it's the background is a Planet Fitness because it always is, you know?
Because you've now turned the leg press machine into your personal studio. Like, how is that allowed? Why do gyms allow for this? This is what gets me. Like, this is a commercial gym. You pay the same monthly fee as everyone else, but somehow the moment this person arrives...
Yeah, also, don't go to me, or I've never really had this experience. I never really ran into, like, gym creators, thank the fucking Lord. But, dude, if I ran into a gym creator and they were like, they had their tripod up and they were like recording themselves working out and shit like that, and then I walk past them and then I get hit with the, how are you staring at me? What do you mean, how am I staring at you? How the fuck am I not supposed to look at you? What are you talking about? You have an entire studio set up in the middle of the fucking gym. I'm trying to get to my other machine, bro. Leave me be. And then they'll always have the audacity to be like, were you looking at my ass? I swear, I will cancel you right now. No. I'm observing why you're setting up an entire recording studio.
The squat rack becomes their own film set, and if you walk through the shot, they will lose their shit. Now, let's be honest, this is usually a girl, and if you look at this girl, she gets upset with you. We've all seen the videos of girls saying how guys are creeping on them at the gym. And
that's what I was referring to. And also, bro, if you're going to set up your tripod in the gym, first of all, a little corny, you know, pretty corny, but whatever, dude. Do your thing. Whatever, dude. Whatever you want to do. But if I walk past your shot and if you look at me and give me a nasty comment or get upset with me for walking through your shot, maybe you should be taking your shot in the middle of the fucking gym, eh? You ever considered that? If you don't want people walking in front of your camera, don't record where people are. That's pretty self-explanatory, but apparently not.
They've got it on video, but what they fail to understand is the creeping that they're feeling is just the guys looking at them because they've brought all these gadgets. I promise no one's trying to make you feel like a piece of meat.
Yeah, no one is looking at you and being like, oh, like being on some creepy shit, you know? No one's looking at you. Well, I'm sure that, well, I know there are plenty of men in the gym that are very creepy and just prey on women that are just trying to work out and get their sets in. But if you're a creator and you're just in the middle of the gym with your big ass tripod and everything like that, I can promise you there's a pretty likely chance that people aren't looking at you for the purpose of being infatuated with you. They're more so looking at you like trying to figure out what the fuck you're doing. Like, what are we doing? Why are we recording in the gym, in the place of fitness? I don't know, bro. You just can't get mad at someone if they're gonna give you weird looks for recording at the gym. It just like, it makes sense as to why people would give you weird looks.
They're all just astounded at the sheer amount of electronics you've brought into this fitness center. You may never have seen this person, but I've been in a situation where I've needed a machine and there's this...
Back there, look, back here, the fucking lunk alarm. Infuriating piece of Planet Fitness propaganda.
Chick who had her tripod set up. I asked if I could use the machine and she politely, to be fair, responded with, yeah, can you wait 20 minutes? Like, no, I can't wait 20 minutes, bro. But I'm not a confrontational person, so I'm just like, yeah, it's fine. Like, just go on with it.
Can you wait 20 minutes? What workout is taking you 20 minutes to get through 3 sets of tops? What are you doing? 20 minutes. Yeah, because that's the amount of time you need to get through a workout.
But I shouldn't have to be in these situations. Like, gyms should do a little bit of, like, consideration for their members and ban this behavior. The thing is, some of these people are actually recording content for platforms where they have, like, real audiences, and your job is encouraging people to, like, go to the gym, and so you have to go to the gym to show them that they should go to the gym, and it's helpful. But the public gym is not the place to promote, like, your OnlyFans, let's say. And you can tell, like, let's just be honest, you can tell pretty quickly what's going on.
Yeah, bro, at the public gym. Let's say I'm like in this position, right? Like at a squat rack, and I'm recording content, and I'm just like this, like trying to show proper squat form, stuff like that. Just doing the reps and trying to like get my angles and everything like that. Just promoting like correct reps and correct strategy and stuff like that. But bro, you can tell if you set up the tripod and you're just like, oh, my ass isn't showing enough. Oh, hold on. Can you see? Oh wait, maybe now you can. Like you can tell what the purpose of their gym shenanigan recordings are.
Like if the camera is 1 inch away from the girl's ass and she's doing squats, like what do you think she's there for?
I promise this is not pre-watched. That's the first thing that came to my head.
Bro. And moving on, this guy does some of the same stuff that this girl does. It's the machine camper. Now this guy picks like their spot and he sits down and he does one set and then he enters like a different dimension for 6 to 12 minutes where he can't be bothered. He's like an IRL D&D. Who knows what this guy's doing? He's like on his phone. He may have started watching a movie with popcorn. They have mentally left the building.
You should take breaks in between sets because obviously that's like healthy. And you shouldn't just constantly push out sets. You do need to take breaks in between to give your muscles like a little bit of a rest before you go into your next set. And yeah, a lot of people kill that minute, 2 minutes, on their phones. But key sentence structure there is minute to 2 minutes, not 5 minutes to 10 minutes. You shouldn't be doing 3 sets for longer than like 10 minutes, especially if you're by yourself.
Building while their body is still occupying the leg press. And they're not doing anything. Like they've used the machine that's for working out as like a chair. Like they won't even be doing anything sometimes, but they'll be like fully zoned out, like they're tripping on acid for 45 minutes. And then when someone walks by and makes eye contact, this machine camper snaps back to reality, grabs the handles and does like 3 reps just to signal that yes, they're still using this and you cannot have it. I don't understand this behavior. Like I genuinely don't. If you need 20-minute rest between sets, that's your workout, that's fine, but the standard.
If you need 20 minutes for 3 sets, period, you're the problem. Why are you taking that long to do 3 sets, dude? It doesn't take that, 8 to 12 reps. Get it done. 1 to 3 minutes, texting, scrolling, whatever you gotta do. Back to your second set. Back to your third set. You should be off that machine in like 5 to 7 minutes, bro. Tops.
Your gym etiquette is that you shouldn't just scroll on TikTok while using the machine. Next, we've got the gym couple. Now, I want to be fair here. Like, couples working out together is fine. It can actually be sweet going to the gym with someone you care about and motivating each other and having a shared routine. Like, that's all legitimately nice, especially sharing a gym routine. Like, y'all are looks maxing together. That's kind of cute. But there's a specific subset of gym couple that operates completely differently. Like, these people are not working out. They're on a date that happens to take place inside of a gym. And don't get it twisted, these people.
And then these couples will record the Instagram content that has corrupted the platform. And they will just record like videos that are maybe 1 minute and 30 seconds long when they're finished and actually posted. But in reality, it took them 3 different takes and 10 minutes to record the entire video. Which, keep in mind, they're still in the gym with everyone that's trying to work out around them. And they're recording these corny-ass couple things like actively in the middle of a workout. And half the time, dude always has his shirt off. How do you get away with that, bro? If anyone tried that shit and you're like your typical gym, well, it depends on the gym you go to. But every gym I've been to has a policy where you can't wear certain kinds of like tank tops, or you can't wear certain types of, clothing, which is honestly completely fair to me. There's no reason you have to be completely butt-ass naked in the gym. There's athletic clothing and then there's naked. There's athletic clothes and stuff that's comfortable to work out in, and then there's bathing suits.
People are also claiming machines, having full conversations between every set, giggling and shit, touching each other's shoulders. The guy is spotting the girl for weight that she can obviously lift. What gets me is the timeline. Like, it's good that they're at the gym together, but let's be honest, this is a 30-minute workout that has now been stretched into 2 hours because you're stopping to discuss what you're gonna name your future children. Like, bro, you can have that conversation anywhere. You can have it in a...
I don't even have any problems with couples that, like, work out together and talk in between their sets. That's fine, but still be timely, still be aware of the amount of time you're taking up on a certain machine or like a bench or something like that. Like if you're talking in between sets and during your sets while you're like working out and you're just like casually conversating, like, yeah, that's fine. I don't give a fuck. Just make sure you're not on the machine for too long, because I'm trying to use that one too.
Car, you can have it at home. Having it at the gym when you could be getting a workout in just seems like a complete waste of your time and also the time of the people who are trying to get a workout in. Now, I don't mean to be bitter because like I feel bad being annoyed by these people because they're not doing anything malicious. Like it's kind of wholesome, but the fact that they're just there completely unaware that time is a resource that other people also have kind of pisses me off. Moving on, we've got the mirror flexor. Now, I'm going to be careful because the mirror flexor is definitely more tragic than annoying, and like everyone checks their form in the mirror. That's normal, that's what they're for, and I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about the insane mirror flexor. Like they'll finish a set, put down the weights, and then they just stare at themselves for a very long time.
Yeah, I honestly, what I will do in the gym is if I'm in front of the mirror, if I'm going like a set with dumbbells or something like that, and I get done with my set, I'll just stare at the mirror and just mean mug myself for like a minute. That's how I rest in between sets. I just keep listening to music and I just look at the mirror and look directly into my reflection, and I'm just like, and then I'm like, okay, it's been like 45 seconds. Time to get back to another set. I'll just like mean mug myself. Never have I stood in the middle of a gym mirror. Obviously, when you get done with the workout and you go to check your pump out, awesome. That's cool. But even like in between sets, if you're just kind of going like this and like, you know, checking yourself out, not bad. And then you get back to your set, whatever. But bro, if you're hitting Greek god poses in the mirror after a dumbbell set, you get done, right? Let's say you're doing some hammer curls, get done with your last few curls, set them bitches down, you're just like, and then you're just fucking just posing and shit unnecessarily for way too long, just staring at yourself, bro. Go in the bathroom and do that stupid shit, dude. I'm trying to finish my workout, gang.
They flex and adjust the angle, and then they flex again, and they take progress photos from 6 inches away and having a private moment with their own reflection.
The older I've got, and the more I've grown, the less I want to take pictures of myself. I don't have any photos of myself. And all of the gym progress photos when I had an ego in high school, once I did start working out, deleted that shit. Corny as hell. Can't handle it.
While the entire room is staring. The self-consciousness of 40 people staring at me would alone destroy me, but these people have unlocked something like some level of confidence or disassociation where public gym becomes the time for self-obsession. For me, this is just something that's fascinating to watch, like just doing this all in public, you know, hitting all these poses for several minutes on end. That takes guts, and truthfully, we do need guts. We've of course also got the New Year's resolution warrior.
Oh my god, there are so many New Year's resolution warriors at my college, bro. When we get done with like break and everything like that, come back from Christmas and New Year's, and we're back in school, we get like a really long break, which is really enjoyable. But we come back after that long break, and there are just the absolute warriors of New Year's resolution. Oh, I'm going to start working out. No, you're going to go to the gym and waste everybody else's space that's trying to consistently work out. The people that have been going to the gym for 3-4 years, even just consistently for a few months, need to try to get their workout in. And you're there for 2 weeks, tops. 2 fucking weeks, and then you're out that bitch. You are not staying there. You are not committing to the gym. You're just going there to make yourself feel better about the bullshit resolution that you made that you're never gonna stick to. Oh my god, dude, I can't handle it after New Year's. Going to the gym is awful. We show up at 7 p.m., we're not leaving until 9:30 regardless of the workout split we're doing. It's absurd, bro.
Every single January, you walk into the gym that you've been going to since October, and it is unrecognizable. Every machine is occupied, the parking lot is full, there are people in workout clothes who look genuinely uncertain about how a treadmill works. And this is not mean-spirited, I was this person once. My first gym experience involved buying clothes I didn't need and downloading multiple fitness apps.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. When I started going to the gym, this was, I want to say, late junior year of high school, around when I started actually working out because I didn't want to be skinny anymore. Well, of course I want to be like like fit, but I didn't want to be skinny toothpick skinny. I wanted to like have some tone and have some muscle. And so when I started working out, bro, I just I would like do research beforehand on how to use a certain machine. And I would find the machine I'd want to use. And then in between sets, I would learn how to use the machine. And then I'd finish my sets on a certain machine, go over to the next workout, and then do that workout. And I'd try to be in and out as quick as possible. I'd mind my own business. All I wear to the gym is like a black tank top and some athletic shorts. Nothing crazy. Like just some super basic, workout clothes. I never went and bought new clothes for the gym. I never downloaded any fitness apps. I think fitness apps are also good to like keep track of your workouts and stuff, but me personally, I just don't. So I just showed up, worked out, left, and then I would just learn how to do different workouts and different machines and stuff like that. I never went overboard when I started working out.
So I get it, and it lasted all about 3 weeks. But this guy is very much LARPing it. He documents everything. Every workout goes on his story, buying supplements immediately, and you're telling everyone about this. They're taking all their before photos, but we unfortunately never get to see the afters because February happens, and then they start missing a few days of gym, then weeks, and by mid-February, the gym is back to its normal population, and
yeah, and it takes that fucking long to get back to normal, and then we gotta wait for everybody to get off their New Year's bullshit and then go home and not come back and then come back next year like they're planning on doing.
and the regulars exchange this tired, knowing look that says we've seen this before and we'll see it again.
Exactly, bro. I've been in the gym with the regulars and the guys and girls that I see there all the time, and you just see the new goers and you just give each other that universal look. It's like they'll give you, they're waiting for a set, and then this person obviously doesn't know what they're doing. But no hate, no hate. It's just maybe do a little bit of research or have some guidance if you're first learning how to work out, And it's that universal look. It's that's all it takes. That explains everything, dude.
There's no real villain here, it's good intentions, everything I'm sure, but people are hardwired to do what they know best, and that's usually doing nothing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. These are the people who are making the gym marginally or significantly worse for everyone around them, either through selfishness or biological negligence.
Dude, significantly, I'm gonna continue complaining about the New Year's goers. It's just so infuriating. Yeah, that word. Holy shit, I forgot to speak. I use that word all the time. Oh my god. Wow, okay. We're not gonna talk about that part. But dude, it just infuriates me. There you go. That's better usage of the word. It infuriates me just seeing the gym packed. Like the day you get back from winter break, you're super excited to finally go work out again. Packed, slammed, not a single machine open. Sometimes I would have to I'd go there planning on hitting like push or pull or something, and I'd have to just I would just have to resort to doing like legs or something because there's just no machines open, nothing open, because everyone's just taking it up trying to learn how to use the workout equipment, and I'm trying to get my workout done.
The gym is a shared space, that's the whole deal, and you're not renting it or owning it, you're borrowing it for an hour alongside a bunch of other people who are just trying to get something done and leave. The bar is really not that high. Wipe down your equipment, don't camp on machines, don't turn a public facility into a film production.
Facts. All facts.
And if you're with your girlfriend, keep the date night somewhere else.
Yeah, dude, I go to the gym with my girlfriend, and oftentimes we do different splits. She'll do like a cardio ab circuit, and I'll lift, because oftentimes men lift like heavier and more weights in general than women do. Women are more focused on cardio and stuff like that. But my girlfriend, when she does, she'll do my splits sometimes, and whenever we do those splits, we'll encourage each other. We'll, get one more rep. Let's go. I want one more. Get it up. Push each other, shit like that. But whenever we're at the gym, we keep the gym strictly workout. Like, maybe we'll be like, what you think about eating? Like, while she's getting off the machine and I'm getting on to do my next set, I'll be like, yeah, what are you thinking for dinner tonight? And then I'm just going into my workout while she's telling me what she wants to do for dinner tonight. You just got to be cautious and courteous of the time you're taking on machines.
Anyways, that's gonna be it. Follow me on Spotify for more. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out.
Yeah, that's a great video. Speaking only facts. Cheats, you make wonderful videos, bro. Amazing content. Go sub to Cheats. He deserves it. And that's going to be it for me today. First recording on the new setup. I'm really hyped to get into this more and hop into streaming pretty soon here. Going to start playing some video games, stuff like that. So, as always, recommend what you want to see. Drop a comment. Let me hear what you're thinking. And I will catch y'all in the next one. As soon